Let's get ready. Let's get ready. It's a vibe. I'll give it 5 more seconds. You all know this theme song. Bringing it down. And I'll tell you what, I would play that whole song. However, we have a long way to go and we have a short time to get there. Today is Yuri's Night 2024, and my commitment to you was to announce the opening of the Terrestrial Resource Unified Space Training, Ambassadors Kid Astronaut Program today. And today I get to model something for you, probably the most important grown-up skill that I know. It is called, Mr. Bam, are you ready? This is my guy. Mr. Bam, my people, that skill is called renegotiation. Renegotiation. Renegotiation, like to negotiate. We're having a discussion, renegotiate. Sometimes we are very excited, we have aspirations, we have a goal, we declare it, and then we fall short, we come up short, we don't make the mark. This is real life. That really happens. It's going to happen to you. If it hasn't happened already, it'll happen. Don't sweat it. I'm going to give you the tools that enable you to succeed when you find yourself in this moment. Here is the key. Before you get to the place where you've made a commitment, before you get to that place, and this goes for anything, could be homework, could be a chore, could be a job. Before you get to the place, appointment, let people know before you get there, before that date comes up, before that time that you are obligated to have something in, that you're not going to make it. Let them know before. This is a big deal. It doesn't allow people to be disappointed. It prevents people from being disappointed. And there is disappointment in life. It happens. A renegotiation means we're moving it forward. It doesn't mean I'm falling short completely. It means that the prize is so great that it takes a little longer than I had anticipated. That is great news. First of all, happy Yuri's Night 2024. This is the 20th anniversary Yuri's Night, even though this is the 63rd Yuri's Night in the world, because Yuri's Night is the celebration of human beings going to space. Very first time ever was April 12th, 1961. And that is 63 years ago. In 2026, it'll be the 65th anniversary of the very first human being to go to space, Yuri Gagarin. That's awesome. Super happy about that. And so we celebrate human exploration of space every April 12th by having Yuri's Night. And some people have it on today. Some people have it on the weekend before. Some people have it the weekend after. Museums or planetariums and Kennedy Space Center has these remarkable parties that celebrate our achievement about getting humankind to space. And chimps, pow, pow, pow. And Ham, the chimp, that was your people. And cats and dogs, Laika and Zabdoshka and all of these beings that went to space. The very first human being that went to space was Yuri Gagarin. April 12th, 1961, 63 years ago today. So we celebrate Yuri's Night. And so today was the day that we were going to open up the applications for the Terrestrial Resource Unified Space Training. Today was that day. That was the commitment I made. And it got out of control. Here's how it got out of control. It just got very popular. I was like, okay, cool. I mean, that's cool. I'm super happy it was well received. Thank you for all the messages, everyone, particularly all the students I've worked with at the Astronaut Job Camp over the last 4 years, 4 years this year at the Saxonbourg Spaceport. Particularly all the students in the UK and the US and South America and in India and in Africa, the continent of Africa. So many nations in Africa have students who are who are working to become kid astronauts. Not all the students in China, all the students in Japan, all the students in Korea. There's a couple students in Russia. That's I don't have a big connection in Russia for whatever reason. And all of these nations and all over the US and all of these nations have students like you who want to go to space. And so what I've done with some really amazing peers, including Dr. Simon Proctor's come on board as an advisor, and a friend of mine, Janet Ivy from Janet Planets, who's in discussion about being part of our team, and my friend Joan Melendez Meisner, Joan Melendez Meisner, who is very interested in supporting students going to space. And all of these people, we began to realize this is a giant undertaking to send 5 students to space, the first kid astronauts, especially since we're opening up to the world. And that's a challenge because it means we get to find a variety of means to get students to space. Because right now, not all students from all nations can fly on all spaceships. There's these politics things. We deal with it. Because my job as an astronaut teacher and as a human being with a commitment to you is to make sure that you, wherever you are, have the opportunity to become a kid astronaut. And the reason that I take that challenge, in spite of all the grown-ups who are like, that's impossible, is because I know this truth. We solve all the challenges we face on Earth, including energy, health, sustainability, what Dr. Simon Proctor calls a Jedi, accessibility, justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. Those are wonderful things. We solve for all of those by solving for space. The device, this thing right here, this great tool, this tool, comes from development for space. The camera shutter comes from development for space. The solid state circuitry, development for space. The microcircuitry, the rechargeable battery. Imagine not having rechargeable batteries. GPS, space. All of the great things we get from solving for challenges we find in going to space, not leaving the planet. That's not my goal. That's not my intention. I know a lot of people are into that. I love Earth, and we get to do what it takes to keep this place A plus. And the only way to get all of the benefits of going to space, the only way that I know that we get to do that is if you get to go. Whoever you are, whoever you is, you may be the most important person in the entire world. So it's my job to make sure that you know that you have permission to imagine yourself living, working, and playing in space. It is my job to let you know that we have a goal here, all of us who want this goal. Other people have their goal. Our goal is creating a world and a future worth having. That's that's an auspicious goal. That's an audacious goal. It's an outrageous goal. It is a goal worth having. A world and a future worth having is a goal worth having. That's what we're working on. And that's not to get rid of all the stuff that we love. Heck, I love gas cars because I grew up with gas cars. I love going to the gas station and pumping it and putting the gas in the car. But I know that it creates negative impacts on the environment. So how do we solve for that? You might know. I know it sounds like we got electric cars and it solves for it, but there's other challenges. What do we do with the stuff that comes from electric cars? What about producing the electricity needed to power electric cars? There's new challenges every time we come up with a solution. And I have had the experience that by solving for space and allowing you to imagine how we solve all the challenges we face in the world, we get to the place we want to go, which is, once again, a world and a future worth having. So I am having this message, this communication with you about renegotiating the opening of the Terrestrial Resource Unified Space Training Ambassadors Kid Astronaut Program. It will not be today. When will it be, Mike Mongo? Good question. Thanks for asking. It is going to be bum, bum, bum. 2025. Yuri's Night 2025. That is when we are opening the applications for the Terrestrial Resource Unified Space Training Ambassadors Kid Astronaut Program. What a mouthful. Terrestrial Resource Unified. We're unifying resources. Space Training Ambassadors Kid Astronaut Program. All of the students who apply get to have the opportunity of, in the very least, being ambassadors to their community about the importance of space, satellites, space sports, leisure in space, visiting the moon in our lifetime as a vacation opportunity, space jobs, space culture, space art, space music. You have an advantage over all of us who were here before you got here. You have all of these fantastic tools. AI. We're going to space with AI. This mission right here, we're carrying AI with us. We're carrying the first AI to space who gets to train as an astronaut. We're not just taking an AI as a tool like a calculator or a hammer or something. We're taking an AI as a partner. Oh, speaking of which, Mr. Bim's going to be our zero-G indicator, if that's okay with you. He's earned it. He's been with me the entire ride since I was. Okay? So, all of this happens right here, 2025. All of the people who have been supporting us, all the students who have been applying and reaching out and saying, how do I get in? All of the email addresses. Oh, if you made it this far, I have a special prize for you. If you go to MikeMongo.com/TRUST, trust with an S, TRUST, MikeMongo.com/TRU5T, you put in your email address and I'm sending you a prize. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Trust. Watch what happens. Okay? Cool. So there is a couple things I want to tell you about. If you made it this far, since you're interested in all of this, I want to point out my shoes. Guess how old these shoes are. Guess when I got these beautiful shoes. I got these shoes. It's 2024. I got these shoes in 2020. How are they in such good shape? I will tell you how. As an astronaut trainee, kid astronaut or grown-up astronaut, we are obligated to take care of our own belongings, not our parents, not our captains, not our team leaders. We are obligated to take care of our stuff, and I take care of my stuff. I model that for you. This guy, look what great shape he's in. You know what? He comes from 1969, this guy, when Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong went in the moon, and look at him. He's in great shape. Come on. When we take care of our stuff, it's there with us when we need it. I didn't know Mr. Ben was going to get to go to space and be a zero-G indicator on your mission, but I trusted, and here we are in the future. And that's what's on the table. That's what's at stake. That's what is here to happen. And in order to have that happen, we get to take care of our stuff. That was the first thing I wanted to share with you. Look, take it or leave it. I'm going to give you the information, and what you do with it, that's on you. Next, there's two things. Do you know what a meme is? Meme. This word. Me. It's pronounced meme. Rhymes with beam. Meme. A meme is a piece of information that compels us to share it with somebody else. So we encounter it and we share it with something. Oh, we're like, oh, that's so inspiring. I'm going to share this. It could be something funny. That's so funny. I'm going to share this. This is goofy. I'm going to share it. When a thing is a meme, it's a piece of information that wants us to move it forward. Have you ever noticed how some ideas or videos or songs kind of make us move them forward? Like we feel obligated to share them. We see a YouTube video that's just too amazing, and we share it. Because a lot of times inside those pieces of that content, there's pieces of information we want to communicate or get across to the next person. Could be a friend, could be strangers, we could be content creators, and we're resharing something, reposting it. That's a meme. Pepe the Frog is a meme. Obey Giant is a meme. What's one that you might know? Fortnite is a kind of a meme, to tell you the truth. The floss dance that was a meme. This is a meme. All right, that's a meme, and that these things, words, mid, Riz, skibbity, skibbity Fortnite. That's all a meme. Those are memes. Remember how like it's not anywhere you never heard of skibbity Fortnite, and then the next day everybody skibbity skibbity skibbity, right? Am I going to get in trouble for saying that? And that's a meme. It's an idea that compels us to move it forward. And here's what I want you to know about this: the meme is me, the meme is you. My actions, my message, my outlook, my vision, my experience, my actions, that's the meme I'm communicating in the world to have other people move forward. Taking care of my stuff, that's part of my meme, because I want you to take care of your stuff so that you have the opportunity to be a kid astronaut. Because there's a saying, there's no I in team, but you can't have a team without me. Can't have a team without me because I contribute to a team. I know that. So I put in the work. I make sure that everybody's taken care of. I don't just think of me, I think of the whole team. Trying to feed the whole team, as my friend Pip says. So the meme is you. And if you're not happy with the meme that you see in the world, change your meme. Change your outlook, change your ideas, change your mind, change your actions, change your behavior, change your experience, increase your experience, uh, 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 refine your actions, rethink your message. Put time and energy into the meme that you are. When I'm not the best version of myself, it impacts those around me. When I take a stand to become the best version of myself, which is what I maintain is required in order to be. So a human air is what I've been calling it in this book right here, the astronaut instruction manual, being turned into a TV series. Kid Astronaut Training Manual also talks about this is coming out, and you can get these on MikeMongo.com, and it's cool. And doing this stuff right here is what allows me to connect with you, that allows me to support you in becoming a kid astronaut and fulfilling your dream and your vision. That's my meme. A teacher, a helper. That's my meme. I don't get to be that meme if I don't help people. I don't get that meme if I'm not communicating something that you can use in your life. Because without doing that, I'm not a great teacher. I don't get to be the meme if I don't learn from you and then take what I learned and then communicate it to my peer grown-ups. I always explain to my grown-up friends, if I can't explain it to a 5-year-old, hey, blue is on. If I can't explain it to a 5-year-old, I can't explain it to a grown-up. And and it requires me to be the best version of myself. So be the best. It requires meme to be the best version of myself, of meme self. Be the meme you want to see in the world. Got it? So thanks for your time. Thanks for allowing me to model renegotiation. We are opening up the applications for the Terrestrial Resource Unified Space Training Ambassadors Kid Astronaut Program, Yuri's Night 2025, announced today. I acknowledge I was ambitious when I got this thing started. I should have known it was going to have the kind of response it did. It actually had a seriously powerful response. And even here in Cape Canaveral, it was too much for me to handle. I get to put some things in line, in order, some infrastructure, it's called infrastructure, that does allow me going to succeed for you. That's it. So happy Yuri's Night 2025. Take care of your stuff. Be the meme you want to see in the world. And in the words of my people, I will see you Yuri's Night 2025 before then, because we're going to set up all kinds of cool stuff before then. And we've got sponsors coming up, by the way. So I'm very happy about that. We got cool stuff happening so that you get to be this person right here. In the very least, you get to be an ambassador for the importance of having space right here on Earth, so that we're in this Earth light, as Dr. Cyan Proctor calls it, the light that fills our planet and is kept in by the atmosphere of Earth that we grow in, like fish grow in water, that plants, animals, even fish grow in Earth light. To understand that, to appreciate that, to celebrate it, to leave Earthlight and look at it and take it in and see Earthlight in front of us with the magnitude of the entire planet and experience the overview effect, like Frank White calls it. Y'all, I want this for you. I'm 59. I'm here to support your future with my friends, Dr. Cyan Proctor, Janet Ivey, Janice Planet, Joan Melendez Meisner, Sydney Hamilton, who I love dearly. All of these people, Loretta Whitesides. There are so many people working for your success. I got a whole team working for you. My name is Mike Mongo. Let's go to the future. In the words of my people, pow, pow, pow.